Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name's Keanna.
And I'm Dustin.
And we have a pretty quick video for you guys. We promised you guys either last week or the week before that we would show you these houses that we went to go see last week?
2 weeks ago. No, it was last week.
It's been a while.
Time is not.
It's been a wild few weeks, y'all. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, don't jinx it. Hopefully we found something.
No, I was going to say, hopefully this is our last, house hunting video.
Oh, God, please hope so.
I hope this is our last house hunting video. Not that we put in an offer, so that probably seems crazy to you, but we got some things that we're working on. But hopefully this is our last house hunting video, so we hope you guys enjoy it. We only have 3 houses for this one, because our bandwidth is getting smaller.
Facts.
It's just heartbreaking to keep looking at houses.
Also, there haven't been that many houses that popped up that were like, oh my god. We try to start weeding out ones that we know, okay, if this is a maybe online, then it's probably a no in person.
Right. I think, yeah,
we were looking at houses we know, oh, there's a ton of coverage, you're not going to get any light. Or, oh, it's you look at the street view, well, maybe it's going to be okay, and then it's not. So we try to stop wasting our time and our realtor's time.
Exactly. One moment. Anyway, so we do have 3 houses for you. This first house we have driven past so many times, when we went to go look at other houses. And so when it popped up, we were really excited because we had already been eyeing those oh, those would be nice.
I don't think we even realized it was that one of those houses initially. At least I
Oh yeah, it wasn't until you pulled up.
Yeah, when we were driving by, I was like, oh, this is the one that you're always oh, you always say this is nice.
He always
and then it goes
points
to
it out.
not being nice. And so, yeah, we were pull it up, we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah. It's a 2-story home, and it has 2 patios, one on the first level and one on the second level.
Nice stone patios, big fans, everything you'd want. A swing.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And it seemed pretty, what is the word?
I don't know. You're thinking
cost effective or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? It would seem reasonable. It seemed reasonable. But we're gonna show you what that house looked like, and then we'll talk about our pros and our cons of that house. Again, we didn't put in any offers, so you already know how this is gonna go. as you guys saw, that house had a lot to offer.
Yeah, it was like
And-
there was a lot. So curb appeal is nice.
Outside.
Curb appeal is
that's what
nice.
that means.
Yeah, the driveway. I like the driveway a lot because it had not only had the 2-car garage, but like if we have people over, there's tons of space out there for cars to park.
Yeah, that curved driveway around the magnolia tree.
Yeah,
It was
and
so
like the
nice.
patios are really really nice.
Stone floors.
Walking up to the patio, maybe not so much. I mean, like it could be. It just needs to be repainted or stained. Probably just stained, so you don't have to keep on repainting it.
Mm-hmm.
But all of that was nice. The what kind of trees?
Magnolia.
Yeah, the magnolia trees.
And there
Or
was
bushes.
honeysuckles outside.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but it smelled so floral and like it smelled great. Like it smelled like
Smelled better than a house
beautiful
did.
southern spring.
Definitely smelled better than a house.
Yeah. So then you guys saw the inside of the house. You saw the
Yeah.
floors. You
It had
saw
a-
the walls.
It had a lot of potential. Like, it's one that like the work wouldn't be that hard. We would probably hire a painter, and then we could redo the floor, like refinish the floors. It'd be fine. Like the floors were torn up, but you could refinish those, and they'd be really really nice.
Yeah.
But what else? Downstairs, what did you think?
I liked the house. Like I was like, let's put an offer until we saw other houses. I liked the downstairs, and I even liked the upstairs. The carpet was disgustingly ugly. That
Yeah.
brown carpet.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
But again, we kept saying like, man, this house has so much potential. Like if we just put in a little bit, I told him like, I'm willing to work this summer to put in the work to make this house. Cause it has literally so much potential to be like a dream home. Like you just relax, the swing on the porch, the
Right.
kids grow up, you smell the flowers. But you want to talk about the back deck?
Yeah, so there were so many things that were like, okay, when the inspector comes out, he's going to find all kinds of stuff. Like, I noticed a few things upstairs, but then also out back, the patio was an absolute mess. And like the boards, like there are lots of boards that felt like they'd probably like fall through at any moment. And there's a lot of stuff underneath there. A realtor was like, yeah, that could end up costing you a lot of money. Like, if that's a problem, then not only do you have to redo the deck or take up the deck, like that could be another $10,000 to $20,000. Plus, you don't know what's going on underneath there with the foundation and everything else. And we're like, okay, well, scratch that because it was already at the top of our budget. So to then also have the chance of having to pour in a ton more money right out of the gate just wasn't feasible. So
Yeah, it wasn't.
yeah.
Remy, you want to say hello? Hi, Remy. Hey, so everybody say hi to Remy. It's my mom's dog. All right, so that was that house. We left like with a maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you were kind of initially wanting to put an offer.
Actually, yeah, I was for sure
you're
like, let's put an offer.
And then more we thought about it and we saw other places, then that kind of changed.
So we told you guys in like 2 or 3 videos ago that we actually showed you guys the new construction that we wanted to check out, and we were like really excited, and I said, let's put an offer in.
That's it, we're moving in.
Yeah, I said we're gonna move in there. Well, that night after we went to go see that house that needed a lot of love, the realtor that we were with said, let's go look at those houses. And I was like, we've already been to that neighborhood. We've already like scoped it out. And Dustin already talked to the neighbors. And she's like, but how about we like go inside the new builds and we like actually kind of figure out like the floor plan and stuff like that.
Visualize, like what will this look like when it's finished?
Right. And I was like, I thought it was going to be a waste of time, but I was like, whatever, we have time to kill before our next showing, so might as well. And then we fell in love.
It sold her. The new construction is the same price as all these other homes that we're looking at that could potentially need like a lot of things refit or redone. So it makes sense to just have it new. And they have like 210 warranty, so they have 10-year, like anything structurally goes wrong with it, they come out and fix it. It's like, yeah, no other house is going to have all that. So like, why would you pay the same amount of money?
Right. So we'll go ahead and show you guys that house right now. I don't know if you'll be able to really like piece it together because to you it's probably just going to look like a lot of wooden beams. I did try to keep the audio for this one so you can kind of hear us like talking through like which room is what or whatever. And then we'll tell you how we feel. Well, you already kind of know, but like more about how we feel after.
I don't know if I like the downstairs as much as I like the other one.
I don't think I can understand it. It's hard to imagine the downstairs. But I do like if you were to come in the front door, I mean, you're automatically, it looks like a great wide open space. Yeah, you can look out on the back, and this is
So like Dustin just said before we showed you guys that house, this was pretty much the same price as that fixer-upper that we just looked at. So then I was like, oh no, we're not fixing nothing. We can get a new house for this price. Yeah.
Now what does suck is that like the same houses in the same neighborhood were sold for like
70 less.
Yeah, 60 to 70,000 less, like 6
in
months
October.
ago.
Yeah.
So that's the market.
That is the market. 60 to 70,000 less. Like when he talked to the neighbors, they said what they paid, and they were like, "That's how much they're selling these new houses for."
So
two houses away from them.
Granted, that drives up the price, you know, if you're of everybody else's home, but still, it's like, dang, why can't we be one of the first houses, not one of the last? Because it's the last lot in that little street. So cross your fingers.
Yeah, so we looked at it. She like walked us through the master suites of the two homes that we looked at. Were like half of the upstairs with the large closets, because right now, you know, we're not sharing closets, but that will allow us to both have our closets in our bedroom. We can't see like the shower and things like that, but it just seems like it's gonna be so nice. And there's lots of windows in the back downstairs. So, but we were still having the same issue of the realtor not answering the phone.
Yeah, that's been a pain. So luckily our realtor did end up getting in touch with their people, and they sent us some more information today. They actually sent us like the contract to maybe fill out and see like, do we want this? They're supposed to send a blueprint as well. So hopefully, because the one we looked at in the video is actually not the one that is for sale.
Mm-hmm. It was already sold.
It's already sold. So even though it was listed, it's already sold.
Yeah.
And so we looked at the one, it's like next door. Right? Yeah, next door. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be finished being built in like July. So we'll see. Cross our fingers. But y'all been telling us to look at new construction, so.
And that's what I wanted the whole time, but I just didn't think that was feasible. But maybe it is. So we looked at those new constructions. I'm laughing because we did go to another house that we didn't record.
Which one?
The Stone Mountain house.
Yeah. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird experience. It was for sale. Well, like it was for sale by a realtor, but the owner was like the one doing it because the realtor's out of state, and so the owner is like the one doing the tours, and he was very talkative.
Oh my god, it was so awkward.
He's telling about his life ventures and where he's going next, and
he's selling everything in the house and just gonna live off of the house and like travel the world. And he's
just cool, but yeah, it was a lot of words.
So yeah, that was a
yeah.
I literally we walked out the house.
That was at the top of our budget too, so we were like, there was a lot of things we'd have to fix in there. Like, no, we're good.
Yeah, no. So then we went to one last house. And we really, really liked it. We really did like it. So we'll show you this house and then we'll share some thoughts with you.
this one was like, you could see yourselves like raising a family in it. Like the, again, wraparound porch with the swings, the fans.
The flowers, the
there
trees.
Were like lightning bugs like all out floating around.
Oh my god, it was such a family house.
It was. The back porch, the back patio was beautiful.
And then they had it like landscaped so beautifully, and it like had a trail to take you to the stream in the backyard,
and like
a bonfire, a
picnic table, like a concrete picnic table. Like you're like, oh, this is like definitely a family house.
Oh my god,
the little kitchenette area, like where the kitchen was, and they had like the bay window, and yeah, there was a lot to love about that house. The master bedroom was a little bit oddly shaped, but it was still large. Like it was big.
It was like so big that we were like, "What do you do with all of this?"
Yeah, we're trying to figure out like where would
like
you put the bed?
like this is not a closet. It's too big to be a closet.
Yeah.
Like, are there 2 bedrooms in this master suite? It was
interesting.
Yeah,
it felt like there were 2, or like maybe like a nursery. So again, family house. Like maybe it could have been like a nursery.
But then what happens when the kids grow up? What do you turn that into? It was like just a lot. Like we loved it though. We did put an offer on this house, so I took back.
We put an offer over.
Yes.
Oh, like well over asking. Yes. And the only contingency that we had in was for an inspection, and we didn't get it. Like apparently, I think our offer was actually one of the, like, if not the highest, like the second highest. But the other people that offered more had 0 contingencies.
They didn't want a home inspection? Oh, heck no.
That's what a lot of people were like, that's the one thing I refuse to waive. Like, I'll waive everything else, but I'm not waiving an inspection when we get in there, and it's like... So, yeah. Now, real talk, after the fact, I'm like, okay, it was beautiful. That would have been so much to keep up with, though.
It would have been.
Like,
and it still had wallpaper.
Yeah, but the landscaping is what I'm thinking about. Like, that's a lot of work. And as busy as we are, I'm like, when will we do all that?
But the wraparound
because it was
porch
beautiful.
was so cute.
It was beautiful. I'm like, that's what sold me. But then I started thinking when we didn't get our offer accepted, I was like, oh, that would have been a lot of work. And you don't really like outdoors like that, like working outdoors like that. So that would have been a lot of me work. And I'm like, that's a lot of landscaping.
We put an offer in knowing that our heart was still on the new build, though. So we literally told our realtor, if we can't get this new this new construction because the realtor is shiesty or whatever, we'll just do the
Conestoga.
Well, we're not going to live there anyway, so we can say it. Oops.
We're not going to be there.
But then it was really just dependent on if we got the new house or like a chance at the new house. Right. As much as I love that house and it was a family house, I just knew I wanted the new build more.
And it still was pretty far from everything else too.
Yeah.
It was kind of far out. So far out that it was on septic instead of public. So there's Yeah. So that was different.
So that's our houses, and like Dustin told you, we have some things in the works. So again, hopefully this is our last house hunting video. Please send us all your prayers and well wishes because we would really love for this to be over. We want the next videos to be like, look at our new house, guys, and I'm sure you guys would want to see that too.
And then we can go record it like being built, like the different phases.
Yes, we could take you guys with us.
It's already framed out.
We get to customize it.
Probably like what, 60-70% done?
Yeah, it needs the sheetrock and stuff.
Yeah, so it's close, and that would be nice. And the road, it's just like probably what, 15 to 20 houses is all?
I think it's 14.
14 houses.
14
and
properties.
So it's not going to expand like, some neighborhoods they build and they just never stop going. Like it's not going to because there's neighborhoods behind it, and it's just quiet, and it's at the end of a cul-de-sac. It's just like
our kids will grow up. But
we'll see.
Pray for us, and we will see you guys next Saturday, hopefully with an update. But if not, it'll be wedding stuff or I don't know.
Like 35 days from the wedding.
I don't have my ring on because we just worked out. That's why we look like this.
Yeah.
We probably should have started with that. But anyway, we're rambling. We did work out this morning because I got to get wedding fit, and he's already fit. But we love you guys, and we'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.